Today is Friday. You know what that means? It's time for another Comic Book Show Roundup. And in case you missed last week's episode, I should remind you that me and Gotham are on a break. We're still friends, but I've had enough of the wrath of villains, so on to Supergirl. This week with the SupergirlXFlash crossover, the theme was basically teamwork making the dream work. Supergirl teamed up with the Flash, Lavallais teamed up with Silver Banshee. Everything was awesome, including Cat Grant's quips. Everything from her little jabs at CW superhero shows to her shout out to Smallville when she insisted on calling Barry the Blur. Wynn was also in rare form this week. He basically showed us why he did not deserve to be put in the friend zone. It's kind of awesome. And Barry was a good presence on the show. He was able to show Kara that being a superhero is not all about relying solely on your abilities. Everything he did to help her was, most of it was from his science or his police work background and tracking down Livewire and figuring out how to take her down. Hopefully Kara will take note in the future. Okay, and on the Flash, I was a little disappointed that they didn't even allude to the Supergirl Flash crossover the night before. But I guess since since the shows are on different networks, they couldn't guarantee that this episode was going to play after the crossover episode, so they couldn't really time that, I guess. I'm hoping that's the reason. I'm hoping that you don't go the whole season and not even mention Kara. But anyway, to the episode of The Flash. Barry decided to give his villains a taste of their own medicine. Since they were always coming into his world and using him to get what they want, he decided, well, I'm gonna go into your world and use you to get what I want. He went back in time to use Thawne and make him teach him how to go faster so he could, take down another villain. And of course, Wells tells him Thawne is too smart. Thawne is gonna know it's not you. And Wells was right as always, because Wells is always right. But Barry was able to bounce back and use a whole gang of half-truths to save himself from Thawne, like basically convince Thawne, no dude, you win in the end. I just need to go faster so I can clean up after, what happened after you left. And yeah, and if you kill me, I'm gonna make sure they know that you're not you and you're gonna lose. And Thawne gives him all of his research, and guess what? He dies anyway. I love that karma. It was the greatest. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this week was about terrorism. And it was easy to see how the terrorists are able to spread their fear-mongering agenda because S.H.I.E.L.D. works in the shadows. And whenever they come out, it's to bully people into giving them information. So it made it easier for the terrorists to spread their propaganda and get people on their side, especially with Daisy, who is now an extremist since she's became Inhuman. She has basically become everything that she was against when she first joined S.H.I.E.L.D. as Skye. As Skye, she was against all of their, secretive, all of the tactics that they did, which she's now employing. She was against it all. And unless they get her under control, I don't see how she can continue on as an agent. On Arrow, Curtis joined Team Arrow. Yay! I loved him on Team Arrow so much. He fit. Team Arrow needed him so much, and at the end he was like, oh, I don't need to be out in the world saving the world. I should be at home. But dude, you are so wrong. Team Arrow needs you, and you need it. You two belong together. Make it happen. In other news, Hive abandoned Damien Dark to jail. They were like, yeah, we really don't need you to continue on with our plan, but good luck with the trial. Malcolm Merlin met with John Diggle's brother because everyone is evil. Curtis, while he was being so awesome, said something. You have to celebrate the wins when you get them. That's that's because this team loses so much. On Legends of Tomorrow, Mick is Kronos, Sarah is Debbie Downer, and Kendra is still just a barista, albeit a flaky one. The team decided they were going to band together and they were going to rehabilitate Mick. His lifelong friend was like, good luck with that, but I guess they have high hopes. This episode was kind of strange. It seems like the whole purpose was just to fold Mick back into the team, because other than that, it accomplished nothing. So, Mick and Malcolm, do they deserve to die? Let me know where you stand in the comments. For me, Mick, maybe. Malcolm, definitely. Don't forget to tweet along with me as I live tweet these shows. My Twitter handle is @Lavallais Pics, and that's Lavallais Pics. And remember, sharing is caring. Share this video with all of your friends and enemies. Gotta go. See you when I see you.